In this podcast episode, Rich Roll shares his journey of overcoming addiction, financial struggles, and finding his true calling in life. He talks about how suffering became his ultimate teacher from a young age, pushing him to excel in swimming, despite feeling awkward and insecure in other aspects of his life. Rich also discusses his battle with alcoholism, which led to financial irresponsibility and a deep sense of unworthiness when it came to managing money. Rich opens up about his struggles with money, stemming from his alcoholism and lack of financial responsibility. Despite having a successful career as an entertainment lawyer, he found himself constantly in debt and unable to save money. This mindset of financial ineptitude followed him even after getting sober at the age of 31. It wasn't until he made the decision to leave the legal profession and pursue a path that aligned with his values and purpose that he started to see a shift in his financial situation. Rich emphasizes the importance of discipline and how it can have a ripple effect on various aspects of one's life. He shares how making small, positive choices, such as choosing a salad over a French fry, can lead to a cumulative impact on self-esteem and overall well-being. By focusing on the things within his control and honoring himself through these small acts, he was able to gradually build a foundation for success and stability in his life. Despite climbing the ladder of success in the legal profession, Rich realized that he had been placing it against the wrong wall. He reflects on how he always had a sense that the traditional path he was on wasn't fulfilling him, but it took years of inner turmoil and existential angst for him to muster the courage to walk away and pursue a different direction. This shift in mindset and priorities ultimately led him to discover his true passion and purpose, becoming an ultra-endurance athlete, pursuing a career in podcasting and writing books. This eventually proved to be more financially successful than anything he had pursued before. Rich's journey of self-discovery was a gradual process that involved questioning societal expectations and finding his own motivation and values. He shares how he had to let go of external validation and societal norms to embark on a path that resonated with his inner truth. By aligning his actions with his sense of meaning and purpose, he was able to break free from the constraints of traditional success and forge a new path that brought him fulfillment and financial stability. Rich describes how he realized that his career as a lawyer was at odds with his natural disposition, leading to an existential crisis. He got sober at 31 and spent time in treatment, which provided clarity on the need for a career change. Despite the investment of time and energy in becoming a lawyer, Rich gradually transitioned out of the legal profession by the age of 39. Rich recalls the moment where he felt a sense of powerlessness and realized the need for change. This decision led him to start with small changes in his lifestyle, such as focusing on food and fitness, which eventually led to his transformation into an ultra-endurance athlete and author. Rich delves into the nature of addiction, highlighting that substances or behaviors are often solutions to underlying emotional discomfort. He explains that addiction stems from a sense of disease with oneself, driving individuals to seek external sources of relief. He emphasizes the importance of compassion and understanding when supporting someone struggling with addiction, as well as the need for self-reflection and humility in seeking help. Rich discusses the concept of inventory in addiction recovery, particularly in the context of the 12-step program. He explains how conducting a fearless moral inventory involves examining resentments, fears, and selfish behaviors to identify patterns and character defects. This process of self-reflection and accountability can lead to personal growth and healing, even for individuals not traditionally dealing with addiction. Rich shares his experience with endurance sports as a means of self-discovery and personal growth. He describes how the physical and mental challenges of endurance events force individuals to confront their limitations and inner truths. Through the solitude and intensity of endurance training, he was able to delve deep into his own identity and aspirations, leading to a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Reflecting on his journey, Rich acknowledges the value of solitude in self-discovery. He explains that the time spent alone during endurance training allowed him to confront his inner struggles and question his life's purpose. While he acknowledges the potential benefits of mentors and external guidance, he found that looking inward and facing his challenges head-on was crucial for his personal growth and transformation. Rich reflects on the mentors he had in his life and how they influenced his journey. He acknowledges that not all mentors were good, but the experience taught him the importance of going deep within himself to find answers. He emphasizes the value of sharing experiences rather than giving advice, and believes that everyone has the ability to tap into their hidden potential. Rich shares his insights on building meaningful relationships and finding happiness. He talks about the challenges of workaholism and the constant pursuit of external accomplishments. He emphasizes the importance of cultivating love and connection with others, citing the teachings of the Dalai Lama on the power of love as a decision. He acknowledges that he still has work to do in this area and is committed to confronting his resistance to change. Rich shares his experience of meeting the Dalai Lama in India, where he was reminded of the importance of love and connection in finding happiness. He reflects on the profound impact of the Dalai Lama's teachings on embodying a mother's love for a child and how it can guide one's relationships with others. He sees this experience as a call to action to prioritize relationships and cultivate a sense of love in his life. Rich discusses the power of storytelling in conveying messages and connecting with others. He believes that human beings learn best through stories and that sharing personal experiences can have a profound impact on others. He emphasizes the importance of self-reflection and confronting resistance to change in order to grow and evolve as individuals.